You have somebody paving
Yeah.
camera? Okay, got it.
Hello everybody. The topic for my argument today is capital punishment is morally justified, and I am speaking against it. Let's start with the question first. How moral is it to decide the fate of a person with some rules set up by humans themselves? It doesn't seem right. Here's a story to support my stance. In 1976, the then Supreme Court Chief Justice of Georgia, Harry Blackmun, had voted for the majority that was to upheld the capital punishment. But in 1994, he surprised his court judges by saying that he regrets his decision in a note of dissent after a court decided to review a case of death. He changed his view not because he changed his principle that capital punishment was cruel, but it was because he felt that capital punishment in the criminal justice system was not appropriately administered or given fairly. It is not right to take life of a person just by argument made in a court followed by certain preset laws that is still considered to be imperfect. That is why capital punishment is not morally justified. I have made two arguments to support my stance. First, I will be discussing on why taking life is immoral in any ways, followed by like even an innocent might be put into death when capital punishment system is followed. Talking about my first argument, that taking human life is immoral in any ways, it's not moral to pay a debt by another debt. Former Chief Justice Arthur Goldberg disagrees with the statement taking human life is moral. Goldberg wrote, "The deliberate institutionalized taking of human life by the state is the greatest conceivable degradation to the dignity of human personality." This statement is further hold true when we look at the international community. In the English-speaking democratic country, or you can also call them like the most civilized nation in the world, like Britain, South Africa, Australia, Canada, and majority of European countries don't have this system. They have abolished capital punishment because it is below human dignity to do that and to secure the most human rights, basic human right, that is right to live. Furthermore, the fairness of capital punishment is doubtful. The verdict of a court can also be affected by the financial position of the defendant. While put in trial, a defendant is allowed to have a lawyer to defend his case. The defendant is rich, he can hire the best lawyers, while a poor defendant cannot afford to do so. Apparently, a poor defendant is more likely to get death punishment than a rich defendant. So do you call this fair? Is it moral? Everyone should have the equal opportunity to defend their case. That is why capital punishment cannot be considered moral. I further strengthen my stance by going to my next point. There is no guarantee that only the right person will be put to death because our legal system is not perfect. What if a person given death sentence turns out to be an innocent? Is this action reversible? Certainly not. On June 26, 2003, the Supreme Court threw out a death sentence imposed on a convicted murderer in Maryland on the grounds that his court-appointed lawyers had not provided him with adequate representation. He was charged with murder, but he was set free due to the violation of legal procedures to prove him guilty. So this is how judiciary works. One rules affect the others. So we can't be sure that only the right person will be given punishment. In a report issued by a team of lawyers from Columbia University, it was a study of a current judicial system of the United States in 2000. They reported that 2/3 of capital punishment was seriously flawed. They came to this conclusion after examining every death penalty appeal during the 23-year study period. There was about 5,500 judicial cases. The report doubts further that there might be a lot of other cases that might have been flawed. The loopholes in the legal system are seriously affecting the free and fair judgment of the court, because of which even convicts that are not supposed to be given capital punishment have been put into death. When the legal system is itself not 100% foolproof, how can we assure that the correct person will be given capital punishment? If the wrong person is given capital punishment, then there might be a chaos in the society. People will stop believing in the law. Punishment should be given to maintain peace and order. It should eliminate crime rather than eliminate the criminals. Giving death punishment sends a morally problematic message to the society. There has been cases of capital punishment being discriminated and issues like it is affected by the politics and something. So people don't trust, might go against those decisions. Besides that, a rehabilitated criminal can provide a better example to the society. As killing is immoral, and our judicial system is not always accurate enough determining the guilty, I support my stance by saying that capital punishment is not morally justified. Thank you.
Thank you.